Hello, my name is Stacy Patricia. I'm from 12 Accounting 2. I made this video according to my teacher videos. To improve your listening is a foreign language, I would recommend that you practical listening to target language at least 1 hour per day, and this is possible for most people, even very busy. People listening to something while you drive, while you're on the bus, while you are walking, while you're exercising, while you're on your lunch break with your cooking, or while you're taking a shower anytime that you are not working or talking to other people, listening to the language, even in your will hear the same patterns again and again and again, and at each day you will become a little bit more comfortable of listening. Remember that you don't never you to understand every word or every speech. Your goal is just to hear the sound and hear the word again and again, to that you start to become more comfortable with them. However, it's also a good idea to carry a very small notebook everywhere that you go, so that if you to hear something that interests you can write. But just make sure that it is in the target language and is actually something that you will enjoy listening to. So start my mind advantage to most people try to listening as least 1 hour per day, and don't worry too much about how much you understand or don't understand. However, you want to have time to really focus on listening. Here are a few other things that I recommended when you watch video like this. 1. On social media, try to write down everything that you hear. If you call spill something that you hear, if you can spill something that you hear in the video, don't worry about it too much. Just try your best write in the way that you think that it's spilled, and though you can try to screen for it on the internet here or in a dictionary. This is a really great way to improve your listening, because one is your focus on listening to your life full of new words and new structures as you write everything down. And 3, when you finish, you have a whole sheet of notes that you can use for review in the future. Another thing that I recommended is causing a TV series that genuinely interests you, something that you think you are really going to enjoy. Watch the whole series without caption. You will be surprised at how much you can actually understand even without what the characters are talking about. After you have already watched several episodes and you really understand what happened in his story, and again, don't worry about understanding every single word. That's not really the point. The point is just the speed time with the language going into your ears and into your brain. You're also become a lot more confident as you're bravely living. How much you can actually understand everyone you don't understand every single word. If you are a beginner, you can start with materials that has been designed for language learners instead of material that has been designed for native speakers as soon as possible for intermediate English learners. My video can be a very good source of information. However, they are not the best video for listening practice if you're at an intermediate level. Most of you listening practice should be listening to TV, radio, podcast. It's not a English teacher because although an intermediate learner can learn a lot from my video, my speech is very large and the language I use is very simple, not challenging enough for an intermediate learner to really improve their listening skills. But for a beginner, my video are a great way to start get comfortable listening to English. And the final things that I want to say is I know that many people love to see the word on the screen. They love to have caption, and I'm going to warn you that caption are dangerous because when the words are on the screen, you are always going to read them. And when you focus on reading them, you are not focusing on listening. If your goal with watching TV is just to have to read that language and learn a few new words, go ahead and use caption. That's fine. But if your goal is a concern to improve your listening, I highly recommend that then when you watch video, you watch the without the caption that you for watching. And please let know you have any other question about this topic. Thank you.